All right, let's jump to that now.
All right.
I'm gonna go first because you already knocked like my 5, and then I'm gonna have to pull up the numbers.
Okay.
So my number 5 is Jack Flaherty.
Dude, he's only had like a full year. He's only had what? 1.5 years, honestly.
So you ready for his numbers?
His numbers are crazy. I get it. He could pitch
He's at
to your head and explode it. I know.
He's technically at 2.5 years. So he came in 2017 at 21. Not a great year. 6.33 ERA. I'm not going to talk about that. It was 21. Not a great year. Follows up at 2018 at 22. 8-9 improved. ERA 3.34. That's the year St. Louis just couldn't win a game for some reason. 151 innings pitched. 182 strikeouts, bro. 2019. 23 years old. 11-8. Again, Paul Goldschmidt. We don't know what's up with him. Like, great year, but not his normal year, in my opinion. Started 33 games. Remember, the year before that, 22, he started 28.
Yeah.
So he improved. 196 innings pitched, 231 strikeouts.
Okay. But I don't think... Look, it's only 2 years of...
2.5.
It's 2.5, and I'm sticking towards more of, like...
So who's your 5? I don't even know who your 5 is.
My 5? I don't even think you ever thought of this, but Sonny Gray.
No, Sonny
Gray,
just that one good Cincinnati year in Oakland.
What good? Okay, but with the Yankees, he wasn't bad.
He wasn't bad, but no.
Like he's yes. 2018 was horrible. It was a shit year. Almost ERA at 5.
See, I'm gonna look at my subbing for those and see Steven Strasburg.
Oh, Steven Strasburg is mine. What about it?
See, if Steven Strasburg in your list, I don't know what you did because that Steven Strasburg was on the. It was between Flaherty and Steven Strasburg, so I need to definitely hear your list. Now you got me awake.
So, wait, do you want to hear my number 4?
No. Let's keep it going. I'll let you argue your case, but like that's gonna.
With Sonny Gray, I saw him as the most consistent and just pitching, and I love his stuff. Like that changeup is nasty. He doesn't have a hard fastball.
He looks sexy because he's such a small guy and he's compact.
Yeah, and with like on a Cincinnati team just ready to blow up, like I think Sonny Gray could pitch. I'm not saying he's the best, but I think he could pitch to be a solid pitcher.
See, for me, I don't know why, but I hope this is wrong, but I don't think it is because this is. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if we'll get in trouble. But this website says he was actually MVP voting in 2019 at 23 years old. They're talking about Jack Flaherty. And he was also in Cy Young race.
Yeah.
And then his rookie at 22 he was also in the rookie race.
Yeah. Wait, so what was his 2019? What was his Cy Young?
It says fourth, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. How old was he?
He was 20 last year, 23.
Okay, 23. Okay, look. Sonny Gray was number 7. He was an all-star. He had another Cy Young when he was 3 at age 25.
See, like, the beginning 3 years of the Oakland career looks beautiful, but then look at that 5.69, 3.55, 3.43.
Okay, about that.
And then
he had bad luck that year, dude.
But look at the Yankees. You said Yankees wasn't bad. His first one, Yankees, wasn't too bad, but then that's what I'm saying. He had a terrible Yankee season, 4.90, bro. At 28, so he's 29 last year when he had a good season. He's going to be 30 versus bro, he's going to be 24 with Rookie of the Year, first year, Cy Young, second year. In the St. Louis staff, he still got Waino there to teach him.
I didn't put him on my list because I didn't think
the potential.
I didn't think about potential because it was only 1 year that I thought, and it was just so recent. Like I just don't. It wasn't. It was good. It was good, but it was.
My friend, you just said. Leave a comment below if you think the guy that doesn't have the big name should get it. It was a good year, but he just doesn't have the big name because you just admitted it was good. Bro.
No, I wasn't saying he doesn't have a big name. I'm saying it's just it was good, but it wasn't like he didn't have like amazing numbers.
At what?
He didn't compare. Look, I really don't think.
Like, bro, at 22 and 23, he didn't have amazing.
275 ERA. Yeah, I know, but I just
at 22 and 23, bro, his ERA was 3.34 and 2.75 in the NL, which we agreed is the best.
I think he's just too young into his career to be put on the list.
He just doesn't have the name, bro.
Okay, fine. He hasn't had enough playing time, and I like.
What don't you like about his numbers?
I love his numbers. He's great, but I don't think he has enough playing time under his belt.
But we agreed to make 2 years.
Okay, but I don't. I'm all over the place with this. Yes, I know we agree with 2 years, but
Okay.
I didn't pick anybody who was 2 years.
I
Because
get that.
there's so many pitchers.
So
in
I know
NL.
I know who's not going to be on your list. That's going to be on my list because if you feel that way, you can't have him on the list.
Yeah,
So
because
let's
in the
go for it then.
NL, there's such great dominant pitchers.
Yeah, it was hard.
That's had their.
It was hard, but Sonny Gray wasn't in mine. Sonny Gray wasn't even in my top 8.
I just like him. I
think it's preference. Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is Steven Strasburg.
My number 4 is Walker Buehler.
Dude, it's been. Sorry, that's gonna be my argument. It's just gonna be my argument the whole time,
see,
bro.
At the beginning of this, we said we were going to go 2
I know. We said.
And then potential.
I know. But compared to Steven Strasburg, he's shown it. And
I don't like Steven Strasburg numbers like that.
I think
Break them down.
It's consistent.
Again, I would Steven Strasburg. If you're actually personally top 3 pitchers, you wouldn't want to face him. That cheese, I just wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't personally to face, but number wise, if we're looking at body of work, I don't like his numbers. Like to be in top 5, he's my top. I told you, he's my number 6.
He's never fall. If you look at his ERA plus, he's never fall under 110.
Okay,
the lowest he's got was 88, and that was his injured year.
So for injury first, like you just said, is a big scare for me, Steven Strasburg. If we're talking about somebody always on the field, if you can guarantee somebody always on the field, Steven Strasburg probably in my top 3.
I'm just rewarding him for the numbers he's good because
when he plays.
But the thing is,
what's his ERA? List him off year by year.
ERA. Let's see. He's been.
How old was he?
Like I said,
21. That's
21.
great. It's Chris Sale. Wow, he came in the same year as Chris Sale.
Yeah,
I did not. I didn't know about Chris Sale when Strasburg came in.
Because it was Strasburg.
Yeah.
It was just a big.
But he was
commodity.
hype coming out too.
It was a big commodity. But last year he had a 332, then a 375, then he had a 252.
Keep going though.
306, 346, 314, 316, a 115. But that was his injury year. Sorry, was that his injury? Yes, that was his injury year. His rookie year he had a 291, but he had a pitching limit.
Okay, so let me tell you now Buehler's numbers. It's 2 technically in a 2 in a little bit because 2017 he pitched 10 innings. But then he has 138 pretty much 2018 and 183 2019. Remember, they wanted to limit him. From what I remember, they were trying to limit him.
But he's still, how many innings did he pitch?
183 and 138, which is still good.
Yeah.
But I remember, from what I remember, they were monitoring him. Yeah, they were trying to keep him around there from what I remember.
Yeah.
But
no, 200. Why were they?
He was 23 and 24.
Wait, they didn't limit him to. He threw 182. They definitely did not limit
I'm talking about his first year.
His first year?
2018. His first full year. He had.
Oh, okay.
I think that.
I thought he came up. He came up pretty late.
Yeah, that's why, and they didn't want to rush him too many innings work because
Yeah.
I don't think he started the season with them. He came up to the end.
This season?
No, of 2018.
2018.
And then 2019 he was with them the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 138, 182. ERA 2.62. His 23, which was technically his rookie of the year. He was number 3 rookie of the year. 2014 All-Star game, he was in the Cy Young race.
Look.
He was 24 with a 3.26 ERA. You saw what he did for the Dodgers. When Clayton Kershaw wasn't there, he was there. Strikeouts 151 in 138 innings.
Man, but I'm on right now, like Clayton.
Right now, this season, I'm taking Walker Buehler over Steven Strasburg.
I'm taking Strasburg.
Nah,
dude.
No,
he's been like he's had practically the same numbers, but he's been more consistent. He hasn't shown it yet.
Yes, he has. In every season, he's been able to present.
Last season, he dropped. He dropped a little.
What did he drop?
His ERA.
He started 30 games, 3.26.
His ERA increased. His home runs increased.
His innings also increased 40 innings.
That's true. What was his ERA plus? Did it change?
It was 2.62. His ERA plus. Hold on. 148. It actually dropped to 127 last year.
That's not good. It's a drop, dude. He got more innings and it just dropped.
But he also became their ace at 24 when Kershaw wasn't there. He was axed a ton. Every year he's been spectacular.
But fine, if we're talking about Cy Young, for the first 4 years of his career, he was a Cy Young.
Because his name.
He was first 4 years, he was there.
Bro,
one.
He started 12 games, 5 games. This is his real years here. When he was 28, 30, 5 and 12 between 2 seasons, he started 17 games.
But now
that's why the ER is so low.
I've been thinking but he's been consistent.
Bro, how are you considering a 12 game start? A 12 year, you started 12 games a year, a season. and 5. That's a bullpen appearance.
Fine.
There's people in the bullpen who get more chances than that. That's not a season. That was to test his feet in the water, let him see what the big league is. All right, cool, pull him back. And I actually think he might have got hurt. But I'm saying we can't count those as seasons.
I'll go to the season that he pitched over 150 innings, over 120 innings.
Okay,
because that's like
40. Because that's what Buehler is.
He pitched under age 23, he pitched 159 innings.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying anything under 120 is half a season means you were probably hurt, which is not the problem that factors in Strasburg.
Okay, fine.
So anything over 140 we can count.
Okay,
it's a season.
Okay, fine.
Go, give me in.
159. He was at age 23, 159 innings, 316, 3.
What was his 316? Was his
ERA?
Okay.
Sorry, I'll say ERA. His ERA at age 24 was 3, 183 innings.
Yes.
He got better. I'm gonna go to ERA plus. It stayed the same, 126, 126. Then he dropped a little bit at age 23, age 25. Did I say? Am I 25? Shit. Yeah, 25. Age 25. It increased a little bit. A 3.14 ERA compared to a 3. He's been consistent. He pitched 215 innings.
See, my question.
Then it dropped. Yes, you're right. He had that one injury the next year, 2015.
But my
then
only question for you is
he came back.
I'm confused at how we're going about this because if we're gonna look at maybe total body of work, Steven Strasburg total body of work at the end might be better. But you said we're doing last 2 years in potential. Last 2 years, Walker Buehler's numbers have been just as good as Strasburg's.
Yes, and
my only thing is Strasburg is 30 going to 31. Buehler's going to 25 with the Dodgers.
And you don't think he could be a possible 40-year-old player?
No, Strasburg not with the injuries. No,
I think he could possibly be a 40-year-old
Strasburg.
player.
I think goes to 36. I think Strasburg goes to 36.
No, he's going.
He's all cheese.
38. I think it's 38.
all. God forbid, Tommy John. He's all cheese. With the injuries he's already had.
If he gets one more Tommy John, yes, you're right.
But you have to be honest. God forbid, we don't wish injuries on anybody, but on the track.
But Tommy John surgery is so common now. Do you not think Walker Buehler can get it?
I do. But he's also 25, not 30, going to 31 with past injuries.
But he's going to have that injury one time. There's going to be a possibility.
Okay, and most pitchers get it almost. I don't want to say most, but it seems like a pitcher gets it once in their career.
Yeah.
So he could get it, but he's 25 recovering versus a 31-year-old who's already had injuries trying to recover with so much money already being deposited in your bank account versus a kid who if I get Tommy John, I still need to go perform for my contract. 25, the body heals better.
And he did that. This is what Steven Strasburg did.
When you were 15 or even 20, did your body heal as good as it does now?
Yes, you're right. He's going to heal like a lot worse, but I think right now he's better.
So the last
he has more time to grow. He's better.
No,
Strasburg is better.
The last 2 years, if I would take the last 2 years of Buehler, where everything he learned, the potential, everything you saw him, I take the last 2 years of Buehler going forward than I would Strasburg. If you ask me, you got a chance between these two pitchers to start your franchise for even the next 7 years. I think in the next 7 years, Buehler has easy 5 out of 7 years better than Strasburg.
I don't see it. Well, actually, possibly, but
and like I said, everybody around but situations count too.
But possible, but that's just it. It's possible, and
because you got Max Scherzer, that's the only reason why I'm entertaining. That's why he's my number 6. Max Scherzer is another one who seems like he likes to teach. Max Scherzer knows how to fight through injuries and try to even avoid getting injured, and he still pitches injured.
Yeah,
this dude had a pinched neck and still pitching.
Yeah,
he's crazy. But Buehler has so much around him. They don't mind spending the money. They just got Mookie Betts. They were trying to get Francis. They were trying to get Lindor.
No, if they got Lindor, that would have been insane. But
they have no issue spending, trading anything. And he also is learning from Clayton. Yes, Clayton quote unquote chokes in the playoffs.
He's a workhorse.
Besides
that, yes, he's a workhorse. He's great.
Barney, so as your mentor, would you rather be 25 with Clayton Kershaw and you still haven't gotten a check, or you want to be 30 going to 31 Steven Strasburg with Max Scherzer as your mentor, and you both have checks, and you both have a World Series?
That's true.
It
gives you confidence. It gives you confidence.
Yes.
Like what is
yes. But when you have a World Series, you know what it tastes like, so you want it more. But when you're Clayton Kershaw, who was at one point in time being argued as one of the best,
and technically cheated.
And cheated out of 2 technically now, from what we're understanding.
Yeah.
And he's always been there, and it was at one point in time being debated as the greatest pitcher. Sandy Koufax and Clayton Kershaw were being mentioned in the same sense all the time.
Yes.
With Walker Buehler and no chip, so you're hungry. Bro, I'm taking Walker Buehler over Strasburg. The last 2 years, they've been just as good. I like his numbers better. And going forward, in the next 7 years, Walker Buehler, in my opinion, has 5 better years out of those 7 than him.
But no, Strasburg is top, dude. He's way better. He's been
He's my
showing
number 6.
way better. He's
my number 6.
My number 6. Wait, I'm actually curious. Who do you?
He's not my number 6.
All right.
I'll show you right here. He's my number 6.
All right. My number 6 was Marcus Stroman, dude.
It's easier in the AL. And if you look at his numbers, he has some 4 years. That's my number 6. He has some years where he was in the 4 in the ERAs.
Yeah.
It's easy in the AL. In my opinion, the NL, we already agreed on this, harder. Now you go into, and he pitched good in that now, but you go into the NL full season, hitters now get to see what you have.
Yeah.
And it's harder to hit.
But he's hitting against pitchers.
I agree. And I think he's probably going to be, what, their 3? DeGrom's their 1. Thor might outplay him for the 2, so he's probably going to be their number 3. I agree. I think he's going to have good numbers. I agree. But between Flaherty and Stroman, the age difference and all that, and he's coming from the AL, Flaherty's already proved in the NL, I can't put him. He was my number 7. And with potential.
It could, yeah. Whatever.
So
what are we going? So you're all right.
We're going to 3.
We're going to 3.
You're not changing none of yours. So what's your 5-4 right now?
5. It's the same.
Say so they know.
It's the same. It's 5-4 is Sonny Gray has 5 and Steven Strasburg has 4. I'm sticking with that.
So even me arguing Walker Buehler, you wouldn't take Walker Buehler over Sonny Gray.
I'm not saying I want to take them, but I don't think they're right now the top. They're going to be, but right now they're not.
Even right now, I think for sure Jack Flaherty and Walker Buehler is better than Sonny Gray.
No, not better than Sonny. Sonny
Gray. The last 2 years.
No, yeah, you're right. Not better than Sonny Gray. I think I put him in on the list out of a just
preference.
It's just a joke.
So can we change it now? Can you at least change your 5? Take Sonny?
If I change my 5, I'm putting Marcus Stroman.
Okay, so can you do that? Because Sonny Gray, I'm sorry, not the top 5. He has the talent. I like him, bro. I wanted the Red Sox. Remember when we got Andrew Bailey? I was hoping we went and tried getting him.
The main reason I picked Sonny Gray is because one of my friends really hates Sonny Gray.
Oh, so this is
shout out to Mike Spring. I know you hate Sonny Gray. That's why he was on my list.
Okay, so
he's a huge Yankees fan, and he's disappointed with that.
Alright, so let's cut back in. So we're going to finish up NL pitching. We left off at number 3. You want me to go first or you want to go first?
You go first, since you have a problem.
At number 3, I have Clayton Kershaw.
He would have been my number 3. He would have, but I went with Max Scherzer.
Kershaw is in your top 3 is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so don't reveal where he is, but Max Scherzer versus Clayton Kershaw. Max Scherzer just earned the notch over Clayton Kershaw, and I'm only going to tell you this why. He has a championship. He performed in the playoffs. Struggled sometimes, yes, but performed in the playoffs. Clayton Kershaw, quote-unquote, has yet to do that, and you know where I stand on that. I think he's already worn out by the time they get there, and that's why it never looks good. But if we're gonna be like you said, give the man his due, Max Scherzer is just as much as a workhorse, and has a chip to his name now, and we need to respect that.
Yes. True.
That's like
I gotta look up Kershaw now because the thing is,
I hear you. I haven't.
Kershaw's a lot better.
Okay, so when are we gonna go off? The only reason
like,
why, again, the only reason why
you think.
But when we look at the numbers,
yeah,
it's body of work and potential. When we look at the numbers,
but the thing with these two, they have the numbers.
Exactly, and he has a chip to distinguish. That's my only thing.
Okay.
He has a chip to distinguish it.
But okay, how
many? Not only that, who's been in a better position almost his whole career?
That's true. Kershaw. Yeah, but it's not one person to win the championship.
Yeah, but that's not what I said. I didn't say who could have won it by himself. Who's been in a better position? He's been in LA, beautiful weather, his whole career. I get now they're just starting to spend real money, but he's been in a better situation for the most part. I know Scherzer had good Detroit days. Detroit's cold. Detroit's hard to perform. Bro, it's not pitching in LA where you lose. Like, there's so many factors. I think Kershaw Kershaw's number, I think slightly better than Max Scherzer in my opinion. But with the chip and the potential to continue to do it, I have to give it to Max Scherzer.
But they're
right there and there.
They're right there and there.
If Clayton were the chip, I think he elevates himself to the number 1 pitcher in the NL.
Okay, but his season's numbers are just incredible.
Amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's all for the chip. And I told you, I think he's tired by the time they get there. But at the end of the day, you play for a championship.
With all honesty, their numbers are so close. It was just literally how many awards they won.
Exactly. And you play for a champion. The end goal of any competition is the championship. Max Scherzer has one to his name. We need to respect it when the numbers are almost not identical, but right there. And I'm more fearful of facing Max Scherzer than I am Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw's clever. He's smoother, I think. But Max Scherzer, gas. Off speed, you won't even see. And he's intimidating. He's pounding his gloves, always getting worked up. Clayton's relaxed.
But because the thing is, he has the lineup to not need to be intimidating.
Who?
Hit Kershaw. The fact that he's on the field, he doesn't need to be intimidating.
But they both have the skills to back it up, and now you have this guy who knows he has the skill to back it up. Who would you rather fight, for example? A good fighter? No, but let's just think. A good fighter who can fight, or a good fighter who can fight and knows he can fight.
I thought you were gonna tell me who do I fight?
No, not out of that. No, if I'm in a fight and they're both just as good, but one knows he's good, give me the guy who doesn't know he's that good. They're both good, but Scherzer lets you know I'm good.
Yeah.
If he gives up a bad play, he's beating himself up because he knows he's not about it. And when he strikes you out, you best believe he's pumping that fist and I want that. That's more fearful to look across the mountain and see. And then with the chip, I think he just pushes himself into.
If we're since they're so close and we're going into like their gestures on the mound, I guess.
What else is they're so close? What else?
But you gotta also think, fine. He might not be as intimidating, but he has such a unique pitching style.
He does, bro. I think I think he goes down. If he wins one championship, I think he goes down as one of the tops. If he was 2 or 3, I think he can go down as one of the greatest pitchers.
Yeah.
Like one of the greatest.
Yeah, and
2 or 3 chips.
Continue his numbers.
But who's in a better situation, bro?
I can't.
The numbers are amazing. You can't look at any of the numbers and be disappointed.
Like what? Let's go back
first season, rookie year, 4.26. Worse. After that, 279, 291, 228, 253, 183, 177, 213, 169, 231, 273, 303. His worst season was his rookie year, which was 20.
Look at their ERA average. They're the exact same. It's just like these guys are just great. Like holy shit. And even they both faced injuries. They've both still pitched with injuries and like pitched great
ERA.
numbers.
Max Scherzer has almost a point more ERA. Clayton Kershaw is 0.96 better. Scherzer's at 3.2. But with everything that comes with it, it's almost like you said, if it's like the same, and that's what I'm saying. They are the same. To me, in my opinion, they are the same. When it comes to skill set,
what's your ERA plus?
Oh, you talking about plus?
I didn't look at that. I was just curious. What is
for what?
Scherzer? Scherzer have?
I'm on Scherzer. Plus 132.
157. Like that's like those little numbers is what put me towards Kershaw. Like those little bits, like it's picking apples. It's like whatever possible way to distinct them. But I pick.
And the best way is
Kershaw.
Kershaw had 1 4 season. Scherzer had 2, and one was his sophomore year, and then he had 1 in Detroit, and that was also his 4th year. But besides that, he's pretty much really nice every other thing, and that's the only difference. Scherzer's had 2 4.0 seasons. Kershaw had 1. Why the numbers look slightly better, but at the end of the day, they are the same workhorse, and one has a championship, and one knows he's that good.
Yeah. Oh man, look at this. Two
also, lefty doing it. And he doesn't have the cheese.
In his eyes.
And he doesn't have the cheese. Kershaw doesn't have the cheese. But I'm not thinking I'm that more impressed.
Curveball?
No, I'm talking about fastball. Fastball cheese.
Oh, I thought. Sorry.
And Kershaw can get it there. He has cheese, but he doesn't have Scherzer's cheese, which is more impressive to me in Kershaw when you don't have that cheese and you're making people look that silly. Because it's skills. It's not just all gift, like God-given gift. But I still got to give it to Scherzer. He has a championship. We got to respect his name.
I'm going with Kershaw. I'm sticking with Kershaw.
So
number 1?
My 2 is Scherzer. So you have Kershaw at 2?
Yeah.
Number 1, DeGrom?
Of course it's DeGrom.
Yeah, we can't argue that.
Like, you can't argue this guy's numbers. Like.
So, we're not even going to continue with one because it's like silly.
I just want to appreciate his numbers of just absolute dominance in the end.
I mean, it's just there's no need to because everybody at first was talking about Batman and Matt Harvey and stuff, and I'm like, they're like, there's more than like what? Even though Batman was nice when he was in his prime.
You know what we should talk about next?
What?
One video next. And it has to be the messed up franchise. How has DeGrom not won a play with that team? He's. How are they a losing team? How are they a losing team?
I think that comes. Oh, you want to talk about it next time?
Yeah.
Oh, quick
Like
talk
how
about-
Mets are a losing team.
I think it's more. I'm not to go in depth. I think it's management. I think it's people around things because you're in New York. I still remember the days with Carlos Beltran, Carlos Delgado, Jose Reyes, David Wright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you were good, you had fans. It's New York. People went out. It wasn't the Yankees. We know that. But it, like you said, so you have all the possibilities of being a great franchise. You're just not putting apparently the right people in place to get you there, and that's unfortunate because, like you said, that should be DeGrom should already have a ring.
Yeah.
DeGrom he should be fighting for his second ring. But hey, I like the trade with Toronto. It's a great step in going that way. Pitching. If you can't get a hit, you can't win a game.
Yeah. All right, you guys. That's the end. Those are our top 5 pitchers in both leagues.
Both leagues.
You got anything to say?
I just want to hear you run yours back so
All right.
they can
Yeah.
hear it at the top.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with Flaherty at 5, Bueller at 4, Kershaw at 3, Scherzer at 2, DeGrom at 1.
I honestly forgot what I picked, but I will honestly it was
Your 5 was Sonny Gray.
no.
But you ended up kicking him out.
I ended up kicking him out. It was Marcus Stroman,
Mm-hmm.
Strasburg, then I took out Sonny Gray. 3, Scherzer. 4, shit.
2 was 2 was Clayton Kershaw.
2 was Clayton Kershaw.
And 1 was Jacob DeGrom.
And 1 was Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
But hey, if you like our rambling, like and subscribe. If you don't.
Don't. Please do.
Please do.
Don't listen to it. Please do.
Yeah. Maybe next week we'll come up with another video. I don't know. Probably not.
Maybe.
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 We're up to something. Maybe. Maybe.
All right. Cut.
Cut!
Cut. Cut.
Cut! Take that.
Cut. Wait, what?
Together. We put yours to mine, I put mine to yours.
Wait, are we both saying cut and then cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your hands like. Look at me look at yours. No, like this. Tip to tip. Cut together, yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, cut!